Don't waste another year of your life. Your time is your power, ladies and gentlemen. Time is not infinite. Each day we wake up, we are gifted a fresh 24 hours. It's a divine deposit into the bank of your life. Don't squander it. The most important question is why? Why are you here? Why are you doing what you're doing? Get crystal clear on your purpose. Because, my friends, if you don't define your purpose, someone else will define it for you. Say yes to what sets your soul on fire. Stop living for what's comfortable, what's predictable, or what pleases others. Say yes to the thing that lights you up. You deserve to feel alive every single day. Let go of what no longer serves you. Hear me now. You cannot soar with the weight of old stories, toxic relationships, or limiting beliefs holding you back. It's time to set yourself free. Dream bigger, then double it. The only limits are the ones you place on yourself. If your dream doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. Double it, triple it, and believe it's yours to claim. Start before you're ready. Too often we wait. We wait for the right moment, the perfect circumstances. Let me tell you something, life doesn't wait. Start messy, start scared, but start. You are not defined by yesterday. Whatever mistakes you've made, whatever failures haunt you, they are not your identity. They're lessons, they're fuel, they're stepping stones. Leave them in the past and move forward. Surround yourself with elevators. You become like the people you spend the most time with. Are they lifting you up? Are they lifting you up? Are they challenging you to grow? If not, it's time to find your tribe. Celebrate the small wins. Every step you take toward the life you want is a victory. Don't wait until the final destination to be proud of yourself. Honor the journey every single day. The time is now. This moment right here is your opportunity to decide, to take one step, to change your story. Don't wait for next Monday, next month, or next year. Your time is now. Time is the most precious gift we are given. Every single day we wake up with a fresh start, a clean slate, and 24 hours to make something extraordinary happen. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday, those hours are gone. Today is your chance to decide, to act, to live. The question is, what are you going to do with it? Think about it. Time is the one thing you can never get back. Once a moment has passed, it's gone forever. That's why it is so important to treat each day like the treasure it is. We can't afford to waste it waiting for someone else to validate us, to give us permission to live fully. The permission slip is already in your hand. So often we live as if we're promised tomorrow, but the truth is, none of us know how many tomorrows we have left. That's not a reason to fear, it's a reason to cherish the present moment. It's a reason to cherish the present moment. It's a reason to pour everything you've got into today, into this hour, into this breath. What would your life look like if you treated your time as sacred? If you refused to spend another second on things that don't matter, on conversations that don't nourish you, on pursuits that drain your soul? Imagine what could shift if you saw each minute as an opportunity to step closer to your dreams. Every single day, we are making deposits into the legacy we leave behind. The question is, what kind of legacy do you want to build? Are you filling your days with things that align with your purpose? Or are you letting them slip through your fingers, distracted by the noise of the world? When you own your time, you own your life. And owning your life doesn't mean every moment is packed with productivity. It means being intentional. It means saying yes to what matters and saying no without guilt to what doesn't. It means taking control of the story you're writing, page by page, hour by hour. Think about the greatest achievements, the moments of joy, the connections that have meant the most to you. None of them happened by chance. They happened because of the time and energy you invested in them. That's the power of your time. It's the currency of your dreams, the fuel for your future. We all get the same 24 hours in a day. The difference between those who thrive and those who merely survive is how they choose to spend them. Are you letting time use you, or are you using time to create the life you want? It's a decision we make consciously or unconsciously every single day. Time is not just ticking away, it's inviting you to rise. It's asking you to step into your power, to claim the moments that are yours to shape. It's calling you to stop playing small, stop waiting for the right time, and start living the life you've been dreaming of. This is your wake-up call. You've got everything you need within you to make today the start of something incredible. You have the power to transform this moment, to turn your time into a masterpiece. The clock is ticking, not as a reminder of what's passing, but as a heartbeat for what's possible. Use it wisely. Purpose is the foundation of everything. Without it, we're wandering through life, going through the motions, checking boxes, and yet feeling like something is missing. The most important question you will ever ask yourself is why? Why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why does this matter? That why is the North Star that guides every decision, every step, every breath. When you don't know your why, life starts to feel heavy. It's like trying to drive without a destination. You burn fuel, you cover miles, but you never actually get anywhere meaningful. That's because purpose is the fuel that ignites passion, that keeps you moving forward when things get tough. And let's be honest, things will get tough. That's why your why has to be stronger than your fear, stronger than your doubt. If you don't define your purpose, someone else will. The world is full of expectations, full of noise, full of people ready to tell you who you should be. But when you're rooted in your why, none of that can shake you. You become unmovable, unstoppable. You know where you're going, and you're not swayed by distractions or the opinions of others. Asking why isn't always comfortable. It forces you to confront the truth about what you want, what you believe, and what you're willing to fight for. But let me tell you, there's power in that discomfort. That's where the magic happens. That's where you find clarity, where you strip away what doesn't belong and uncover what truly matters. Your why doesn't have to be big or flashy. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone else. It just has to light a fire in you. Maybe your why is your family, your art, your faith, or your dream to leave the world a little better than you found it. Whatever it is, own it, claim it. Let it anchor you when the storms come. So many of us are busy chasing what we think we're supposed to want: success, money, recognition, without stopping to ask, does this align with my why? Let me tell you, success without purpose is hollow. It's a race with no finish line. When you live in alignment with your purpose, success becomes a byproduct of the joy, the passion, and the fulfillment you feel every day. The most extraordinary people in history weren't driven by fame or fortune. They were driven by their why. They had a vision, a mission, a deep conviction that guided everything they did. And you have that same potential within you. The moment you get clear on your why, you step into your power. When you know your purpose, every decision becomes easier. You stop saying yes to things that don't serve you. You stop wasting time on what doesn't matter. You begin to live with intention, with focus, with fire. Your why is not something you find outside of yourself. It's something you uncover within. It's been there all along, waiting for you to notice it, to listen to it, to honor it. And once you do, there's no limit to what you can achieve. The world needs your light, your gifts, your purpose. Don't let another day go by without asking yourself, why am I here? Because the answer to that question has the power to transform your life. When you know your why, you're no longer just existing, you're truly living. There's a fire inside each of us, a spark that knows what truly makes us feel alive. Yet so often we dim that flame. We trade our passions for practicality, our joy for what's expected of us. But life isn't meant to be lived halfway. It's not meant to be safe, small, or silent. It's meant to be bold, vibrant, and bursting with the things that make your heart race. Saying yes to what sets your soul on fire means embracing what excites you, even if it terrifies you. It means stepping out of the predictable and into the extraordinary. The world will always try to convince you to play it safe, to follow the rules, to blend in. But your soul wasn't made to blend in, it was made to shine. We've all been there, stuck in routines that feel lifeless, doing things that don't resonate, saying yes to obligations that drain us. But every time you say yes to something that doesn't light you up, you're saying no to the thing that does. And the truth is, you cannot pour from an empty cup. You deserve to feel alive, to be lit from within by the things that make your spirit soar. Living for what pleases others will never fulfill you. It might bring temporary approval, but it will never bring lasting joy. The real magic happens when you start saying yes to yourself, to your dreams, your passions, your truth. That's when life becomes more than just existing, it becomes exhilarating. The things that set your soul on fire are not random. They are your calling. They are your calling. They are the whispers of your inner wisdom guiding you toward what you were born to do. Don't ignore them. Don't push them aside for later. Later is not guaranteed. Now is the time to say yes. Saying yes isn't always easy. It might mean stepping into the unknown. It might mean disappointing people who expect you to stay the same. But it also means stepping into your power, into your truth. It means giving yourself permission to live fully, unapologetically, and passionately. The world needs people who are alive with purpose, with passion, with joy. It needs people who are willing to break free from the mundane and embrace what makes them unique. When you say yes to what sets your soul on fire, you're not just transforming your own life, you're inspiring others to do the same. Think about the moments in your life when you felt most alive, most connected to who you are. Those moments weren't coincidences, they were glimpses of what's possible when you align with your passions. Imagine living every day with that same energy, that same fire. It's time to stop waiting for permission to live the life you desire. No one else can give you that permission, it's yours to claim. Say yes to the art, the music, the adventure, the love, the work that makes your heart beat faster. Say yes to the life that feels like yours. When you live with fire in your soul, the world will feel it. You'll walk taller, love deeper, and dream bigger. You deserve that. You deserve to wake up every day excited for what's ahead. So stop holding back. Say yes to the life that sets your soul ablaze and watch how everything changes. Letting go is not easy. It requires courage, strength, and a deep belief that you deserve better. But holding on to what no longer serves you is like trying to fly with weights tied to your wings. You may flap and struggle, but you'll never reach the heights you're destined for until you release the things that are holding you down. We all carry stories of what we've been through, of who we think we are, of what we believe we deserve. Some of these stories empower us, but others limit us, keeping us stuck in patterns that no longer fit who we're becoming. It's time to rewrite those narratives. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are infinite possibility waiting to unfold. Toxic relationships can be some of the heaviest burdens we carry. Whether it's a partner, a friend, or even a family member, if someone consistently drains your energy, undermines your worth, or stifles your growth, it's time to let them go. That doesn't mean you don't love them. It means you love yourself enough to walk away from what hurts you. Letting go isn't about giving up, it's about making space. Space for new experiences, new opportunities, new connections that align with the person you're becoming. When you release what no longer serves you, you create room for what does. And trust me, there is so much good waiting to come into your life when you make space for it. Limiting beliefs are sneaky. They whisper things like, you're not good enough, you're too late, or you don't deserve this, but let me tell you something, those beliefs are lies. They're not truths, they're stories you've been told or stories you've told yourself. And it's time to let them go. You are capable, you are worthy, you are enough. You cannot soar when you're weighed down by fear. Fear of failure, fear of change, fear of the unknown. But here's the thing about fear, it's just a feeling, not a fact. It will pass, but only if you face it and move through it. Let go of the fear and watch how much lighter you feel, how much higher you can rise. Sometimes the hardest thing to let go of is the version of yourself you've outgrown. We hold on because it's familiar, because it's safe. But growth requires shedding old skins. It requires stepping into the unknown and trusting that the new version of you is stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your purpose. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful acts of letting go. Forgiveness doesn't mean you condone what happened, it means you refuse to let it control you anymore. Forgive others, forgive yourself, and release the weight of resentment and regret. Freedom begins the moment you decide to let it go. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting, it means releasing the emotional charge that keeps you tied to the past. It means saying, this no longer has power over me. It's a declaration of freedom, a commitment to your own well-being, a promise to yourself that you will not let the past dictate your future. When you let go of what no longer serves you, you reclaim your power, you step into your truth, you open yourself to the infinite possibilities that await you. The world is ready for you to soar, but you've got to let go of the weight. It's time to set yourself free and fly. Dreaming big is not just about reaching for the stars, it's about realizing there are no limits to what you can achieve. Too often we shrink our dreams to fit the size of our fears. We tell ourselves to be realistic, to play it safe. But let me tell you something, the magic happens when you dare to dream bigger. When you imagine a life beyond your wildest dreams, something inside you shifts, that little voice that says, what if begins to grow louder? What if you could? What if it's possible? That's where the power lies, in believing that what seems impossible is actually within your reach. The only limits in life are the ones we place on ourselves. We've been conditioned to think small, to stay in our comfort zones, to not want too much. But your dreams are not too much, they are the exact blueprint for the life you are meant to live. If your dream doesn't scare you just a little, it's not big enough. Dare to imagine more. Whatever goal you've set for yourself, double it, triple it. Stretch it so far that it makes your heart race just thinking about it. And then remind yourself you wouldn't have the dream if you didn't also have the power to achieve it. Dreaming big requires courage. It means being willing to fail, being willing to hear no, being willing to stand in the face of doubt, yours and others. But remember, every great achievement was once just an idea someone was bold enough to believe in. Your dreams are not random. They are whispers from your soul calling you to step into your greatness. They're meant to challenge you, to grow you, to push you past what you thought was possible. Trust those whispers and let them guide you to the life you're destined to live. Fear will try to convince you to stay small. It will tell you to settle, to be grateful for what you have, to not reach too far. But fear is a liar. Every time you choose to dream bigger, you silence that fear and take one step closer to your truth. Surround yourself with people who encourage your dreams, who see the potential in you even when you can't. These are the people who will remind you of your power, who will cheer you on as you chase the extraordinary. Let their belief in you fuel your own. The size of your dream is directly connected to the size of your belief in yourself. If you believe you're capable of greatness, your dreams will reflect that belief. And when you act on those dreams, you send a message to the universe, I'm ready for more. And more will come. This is your moment to stop playing small, to stop letting fear dictate your decisions, to stop settling for less than you deserve. Dream bigger, double it, triple it, and then take action like you already own it because you do. The only thing standing between you and your dream is the belief that it's possible. So believe. Waiting is the enemy of progress. How many times have we told ourselves, I'll start when I'm ready? But let me tell you, that perfect moment you're waiting for may never come. The stars don't need to align, and the circumstances don't have to be perfect. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Starting before you're ready is an act of courage. It means stepping into the unknown, trusting that you'll figure it out along the way. It's not about having all the answers, it's about having the willingness to take the first step, even when it feels uncomfortable, even when it feels uncertain. We've been conditioned to think we need to have everything figured out before we begin. But here's the truth, clarity comes from action, not from sitting on the sidelines. You learn by doing, by trying, by falling, and getting back up. It's in the messiness of the process that you discover your strength and your path. Fear will tell you to wait. It will whisper in your ear that you're not ready, that you're not good enough, that you need more time, more skills, more resources. But fear is not the truth. The truth is you already have everything you need to begin. The rest, you'll figure out as you go. Starting scared is better than not starting at all. Think about all the people who have accomplished great things they didn't start with certainty. They started with determination, with hope, with a willingness to fail and try again. That's what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Every expert was once a beginner. Every success story started with a first step. The only difference between where you are now and where you want to be is your decision to begin. It's not about being perfect, it's about being brave enough to take that leap. Perfectionism is just fear dressed up in a fancy outfit. It tells you to wait until everything is flawless, but the truth is, there's no such thing as flawless, there's only progress. Every imperfect step you take brings you closer to your goal. Starting messy isn't a weakness, it's a strength. It shows that you value growth over comfort, action over hesitation. It's in those early, unpolished moments that you build resilience, that you prove to yourself that you're capable of more than you ever imagined. Don't let the fear of starting stop you from living the life you deserve. The first step is always the hardest, but it's also the most important. It's the moment you tell yourself and the world that you're ready to show up for your dreams, even if you're not ready in every other way. This is your sign to begin. Whatever it is you've been putting off, whatever dream you've been holding back on, start now. Start scared, start messy. But start. Because the longer you wait, the longer you're denying yourself the chance to grow, to shine, to succeed. Life is waiting for you to show up. Don't wait any longer. Yesterday does not define you. It's not the sum of who you are. It's simply a chapter in your story. The mistakes, the failures, the heartbreaks, they are moments, not your identity. They're part of your journey, but they are not your destination. Every day you wake up, you have the power to begin again. Too often we carry the weight of yesterday like a heavy suitcase, lugging it with us everywhere we go. But here's the truth, you can set it down. You don't have to keep reliving the past, replaying the failures, or rehashing the moments you wish you could change. What's done is done. What matters is what you do next. Mistakes are not the end, they are a beginning. They're lessons wrapped in pain, growth disguised as setbacks. Every time you stumble, you learn something about yourself, about the world, about what you're capable of overcoming. Those lessons are gifts, but they are not your label. Failure is not a reflection of your worth, it's a reflection of your courage. You dared to try, to risk, to dream. And yes, sometimes it doesn't work out the way you hoped. But that doesn't mean you're a failure. It means you're human. It means you're growing. Forgive yourself for yesterday. Whatever you said, whatever you did, whatever you didn't do, it's over. You cannot change the past, but you can choose how you move forward. Holding on to shame and regret will only hold you back. Let it go and set yourself free. The most beautiful thing about life is that it's always moving forward, always offering new chances, new opportunities, new possibilities. You are not stuck. You are not defined by the worst thing that's ever happened to you or the worst thing you've ever done. You are defined by how you rise, how you heal, how you grow. Think of the greatest achievers, the people you admire most. Do you think they've never failed? No, they failed more times than they can count. But they didn't let those failures stop them. They let them fuel their fire. They learned, they adapted, and they kept moving forward. Your past does not have the power to control your future unless you let it. You are the author of your story, and you get to decide what comes next. Don't let yesterday write today's chapter. Grab the pen and write a new story, one filled with possibility, strength, and courage. You are so much more than your past. You are the dreams you're chasing, the goals you're setting, the love you're giving, and the light you're spreading. You are everything you choose to be in this moment and every moment moving forward. So take a deep breath and let yesterday go. Leave it where it belongs in the past. Step into today with an open heart and a clear mind, ready to embrace the lessons and the beauty of the present. The future is waiting for you, and it's brighter than you can imagine. The people in your life are mirrors, reflecting back parts of who you are and who you can become. Look around you. Are the people closest to you encouraging you to rise, to dream, to push beyond what you think is possible? Or are they holding you back, keeping you small, content with the status quo? Your circle matters more than you can imagine. You've heard it said you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about that for a moment. Are those 5 people pushing you toward greatness, or are they pulling you into mediocrity? If the answer doesn't sit right with you, it's time to make a change. Surrounding yourself with elevators, people who lift you higher, is not just about finding cheerleaders. It's about finding people who inspire you, who challenge you to grow, who push you to be better than you were yesterday. Elevators don't just celebrate your victories, they hold you accountable to your potential. There's a difference between those who love you and those who want the best for you. True elevators won't let you settle. They'll tell you the truth, even when it's hard to hear, because they see what you're capable of. They won't let you stay in your comfort zone because they know your growth lies just beyond it. Negativity is contagious, but so is ambition. Spend time with people who are striving, who are growing, who are dreaming big, and watch how it ignites something in you. Their energy will fuel your fire, their courage will inspire your own, and their success will remind you of what's possible. Not everyone will understand your journey, and that's okay. Not everyone is meant to go where you're going. Some people are in your life for a season, and it's important to recognize when that season has passed. Letting go isn't about rejection, it's about alignment. Make room for the people who are aligned with the future you're building. Your tribe should be a safe space and a launching pad, a place where you feel supported but also challenged, a place where your dreams are nurtured, not diminished. When you find those people, hold on to them. They are your elevators, your partners in growth, your co-creators of the life you're striving to build. And let's not forget, you are also someone else's elevator. Are you lifting the people around you? Are you challenging them to grow, to be better, to chase their dreams? The energy you give to your circle will come back to you tenfold. Be the kind of person you want to attract. Finding your tribe might mean stepping out of your comfort zone, seeking out new communities, and being open to connection. It might mean walking away from relationships that no longer serve you. But let me tell you, the effort is worth it. The right people can change your life. Life is too short to spend it surrounded by negativity, doubt, and small-mindedness. Surround yourself with elevators, people who see the greatness in you, who challenge you to rise, who celebrate your wins and stand by you in your struggles. Together, you'll reach heights you never thought possible. We live in a world that glorifies the big moments, the promotions, the awards, the milestones, but life is made up of tiny, quiet victories that often go unnoticed. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step closer to the life you're building. Celebrate that. Honor that. You're doing better than you think. It's easy to get so focused on the end goal that you forget to acknowledge the progress you're making. But every accomplishment, no matter how small, deserves recognition. Did you show up today? Did you take one step forward? Did you push through a moment of doubt? That's worth celebrating. Small wins are the foundation of big victories. They're the building blocks of your dreams, the proof that you're moving in the right direction. Each one is a reminder that you're capable, that you're growing, that you're on your way. Don't overlook them. They're the magic of the journey. Celebrating small wins isn't about lowering the bar. It's about recognizing the effort, the persistence, and the courage it takes to keep going. It's about pausing to say, I did that, because every time you celebrate yourself, you reinforce your belief in your ability to succeed. When you wait to celebrate only the big things, you miss the beauty of the process. You miss the moments that make up the story of your growth. Life is not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And the journey is happening right now in the small victories of today. Acknowledging the small wins keeps you motivated. It reminds you that progress is progress, no matter how slow or steady. It shifts your focus from what you haven't done to what you have. And that shift is powerful. It's what keeps you moving forward when the road feels long. Gratitude and celebration go hand in hand. When you celebrate the small wins, you cultivate gratitude for where you are, for how far you've come, and for the opportunities ahead. Gratitude is the fuel that keeps the fire of your dreams burning bright. Don't compare your progress to anyone else's. Your journey is uniquely yours, and so are your wins. What might seem small to someone else could be monumental for you. Honor that. Your growth, your effort, your steps forward, they're all worth celebrating. Find joy in the little moments, the email you sent, the workout you finished, the kind word you offered. These are not insignificant, they're proof that you're showing up for your life, and showing up is always worth celebrating. So light a candle, pour a glass, dance, sing, smile, whatever makes you feel alive. Celebrate the small wins today, tomorrow, and every day after that. Because every step forward is a testament to your strength, your resilience, and your unstoppable spirit. You're creating something beautiful, one small win at a time. Right now, in this very moment, you have everything you need to change the course of your life. The time to act is not tomorrow, not next week, not when the circumstances are perfect, it's now. This moment is all you have, and it's more than enough to make the choice that will alter your path forever. Too often we push our dreams into the future. I'll start next Monday, we say. I'll wait until the new year, but the truth is, waiting is the thing that keeps us stuck. Every minute you delay is a minute you'll never get back. The time to create the life you want is right now, in the choices you make today. Procrastination is the silent thief of opportunity. It convinces us that we have time, that there's no rush, that we'll get to it eventually, but eventually never comes unless you make it happen. The future you're waiting for is built on the actions you take today. Think about the goals you've set, the dreams you've been putting off. What are you waiting for? Perfection? The perfect time? A sign? The truth is, there is no perfect moment. There's only this moment. The moment to start. The moment to change. The moment to decide. The only thing standing between where you are now and where you want to be is your decision to move. Right here, right now, you can take that first step. It doesn't need to be a giant leap. It can be a small step, a decision to show up, a choice to begin. But it has to be now. This is not a dress rehearsal. Life is happening right now. The decisions you make today shape the person you become tomorrow. You are not promised a better time, a clearer path, or a more convenient moment. The time to act is always now. Every second you wait is a second you could have used to begin. You have the power to shift your mindset, to take action, to create change. Don't let fear, doubt, or uncertainty hold you back. Step into this moment with confidence and trust that you have everything you need to start. Your story doesn't need to be rewritten in the future. It can start being rewritten today. Take ownership of your life. Your story belongs to you, and right now you have the power to choose how it unfolds. Don't wait for the right time, because that time is already here. You are already equipped with everything you need to move forward. The time is now. This is your moment. Don't let it slip away. Don't waste another year of your life waiting for the right moment, the right opportunity, or the right circumstances. You have within you the power to start right now in this moment. Life is too precious to keep putting off your dreams, to keep telling yourself, I'll start tomorrow. There is no tomorrow guaranteed, only today. The time for change, for growth, for stepping into your fullest potential is now. You have everything inside of you to take that first step toward the life you desire. Look around you this year. This very day could be the turning point. You are not defined by your past, your failures, or the moments you regret. You are defined by the choices you make today. And I promise you, the moment you make the decision to stop waiting and start living is the moment your life begins to change. You are worthy of everything you dream about. Don't let another day slip by without honoring that truth. The world is full of distractions, full of people telling you what you should be doing, how you should be living. But the only voice that matters is your own. Listen to it. Trust it. Don't let fear or doubt tell you it's too late or that you're not ready. There's no perfect time to begin. There's only now. Don't let anyone, not even yourself, convince you to wait another year, another month, another minute to pursue your dreams. Your life is unfolding in real time. Every day you choose to wait is a day you're not living fully. Every moment you postpone your happiness is a moment lost. You owe it to yourself to take action, to show up for your dreams, and to step into your future with confidence. The only person holding you back is you. So let go of the fear, the excuses, the what ifs, and step into this moment. You are ready. Don't waste another year of your life. This is your time. The world is waiting for you to shine, for you to step up and claim the life you deserve. Your time is now. Take it. Embrace it. Live it. Because the only thing more painful than regret is looking back and realizing you didn't seize the opportunity when you had the chance. You are worthy of living the life you've always dreamed of. So let's make today the day you start.